What is up, everybody? This is Ghost Yoshi, and welcome back to episode 4 of All the Mods 9 to the Skies. So today, we're going to do a little bit of base expansion, so I'm going to go into a time-lapse here very quickly, but I wanted to quickly show you guys what I did off-camera here. So I actually got a lot of resources. We got a good amount in here, but actually this is the majority of it. I got a crap ton of iron, osmium, nickel, and all the ingots. And what I quickly wanted to do is show you how I did that. So at the end of last episode, I made this squeezer here, which I actually said wasn't going to be super useful. But I kind of lied. So I did a little bit of reading in the quest book, and it actually goes over how we should use it. And it says down here, hint, place some armor stands on top. So I gave that a little bit of a try here, and I placed it here. Broke this block. In the last episode I showed you if you jump on it, it actually goes down and it will squeeze the ores that we put into it. But that's not what we want to do. So we want to place these armor stands here, like this. And then we're going to make this little contraption here. Actually, I think I placed that the wrong way. With these observers, making a redstone clock. This is a vanilla technique with using observers. So they'll face each other and constantly send a redstone signal back and forth, which will cause these armor stands to be launched up in the air from the squeezer. And they will constantly just push the squeezer down to break any ores that are placed in there, which allowed me to just quickly duplicate any of the ores I placed in there, giving me a bunch more resources. So I'm actually going to break this for now because we don't need it currently. But I wanted to show you guys that before I got into the time lapse. And I also wanted to go over and quickly upgrade my furnaces here. So a couple things I also did off camera was I upgraded my tools. I got diamond hammer now, diamond axe, diamond building wand, and diamond compressed hammer just to give me a little bit more durability. I also upgraded my dank while I was off camera, which this just allows me to hold more items in there and just makes my life a little bit easier when grinding off camera. So I quickly wanted to upgrade my furnaces here. I actually have 2 iron to gold upgrades, so we're gonna put these in there, get those, and then we're gonna make some upgrades here, and we're gonna probably upgrade our furnaces all the way up to emerald this episode, so we can do diamond or gold to diamond here. So we're gonna need some sand. Oh, actually we have some glass, which is really nice. So diamonds, which will be over here, and gold. Then we can make 2 diamond gold to diamond upgrades. Quickly upgrade these, and this just makes the furnaces a little bit faster. And then we're gonna make 2 diamond to emerald upgrades. So we're gonna make a couple emeralds that are over here. I don't think that's enough. And oh, I made 9. Well, that was a waste of emeralds, but it's okay. We'll probably need those later for some furnaces or something. I don't know. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hop into a quick time lapse of me building and expanding the base, and then once I do that, I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I did a little bit of expansion, as you could see from that time lapse. It's actually a fair bit, and I did some beautification. I got a little bit of biome mixing going on here. I got some mycelium and some grass going to show like two different biomes, or I guess good and evil, you could think of it that way, even though mycelium and vanilla doesn't spawn mobs. But I also moved the chests a little bit, moved the base around, so we have a lot bigger of an area down here. And I also upgraded the chests to diamond, or at least some of the chests to diamond. And I also got a wandering trader that gave me a really good axe, so I figured I would get that when I got the chance. And I got a couple of totems of undying. So the rest of the episode, I'm primarily going to focus on doing power and mechanism. That's the goal. And I'm actually going to do or start working on part 2 here, where I get a metallurgic infuser going. So to make the metallurgic infuser, we're probably going to need to start getting into mechanism here. And actually they have a nice little quest tab for it, so we can just go through that. Getting started, raw osmium, focusing on breaking down materials into their chemical makeup and getting the best of every material you come across. Okay, so we're going to claim that. We get raw osmium, not really needed, and it just wants us to continue going down osmium. And then we have to make a heat generator. So this generator isn't really the best, but just to progress in the quest, I'm going to make it really quick. But we already have the coal generator, which we made previously. So I'm going to probably use both of them for power, just because we are able to. So to make this generator, we need planks, iron, osmium, a furnace, and copper. So we got planks, copper, iron. Oh, where's the osmium at? The osmium, and we need a furnace, so we need cobblestone, which we can pull from right here. So let's quickly make this. And now that we have this heat generator, we can put these back. And we can get out the coal generator, which should be in here. This heat generator should allow us to place lava around it. So I'm going to quickly do that. I don't think I have enough stone slabs there, so I'm going to make a little bit more, because I don't want anything that's flammable to catch on fire. So we're going to quickly place this down, and we're going to quickly make this. So it should... Oh, is it just inside? Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't read the quest right. So it's just inside. We just place the lava in, and it should start creating power, which it is. These I can mine up real quick. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm gonna buy that from this guy real quick, and then I'm gonna unalive him because they are very annoying. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but it could be useful. And put this back. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Oh, he has a crazy axe too. Okay, I'm gonna buy that too. So let's make an axe real quick. Just to buy off of that guy. Have to get used to the new chest. Not really used to it yet. I do want to eventually get into applied logistics, so we don't have to keep going in the chest like this, but we'll do that another day because we're working on mechanism right now. Okay, so we have a little bit of power there. And we have this coal generator here that I'm going to put down. And that way we can actually start making more power and using everything that we have here. So we have this power. I'm going to put this down right on top of it. Start generating power when I put coal in it. And now it wants us to make the metallurgic infuser. So this is similar to the previous recipe. It just takes furnaces, iron, redstone, osmium. So I'm just going to quickly make that. Get these cobblestone out of here. Iron, osmium, redstone. And I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to make 2 of these. Just because I know they're going to be useful later. So this metallurgic infuser I'm actually going to place here. That way, when we start doing these quests here, we can get pipes, which are extremely important. Actually, I need it powered real quick so I can make the pipes. But, okay, so there's that. It should be filling with power, yep. And we have power there. So now all we have to do is make this. So this wants us to make a wind generator, which is a fairly decent early game power source from Mekanism. And the whole point of it is that it just passively generates power based off of its height placed. So if I end up making that this episode, I will probably next episode build way up into the sky and place a platform up there to have a wind farm, because as the higher you place them, as the quest book says, the more power they generate. So before that though, let's go back to the Mekanism tab and let's get this infused alloy. So infusing iron with redstone in a metallurgic infuser will get you infused alloy. So what we have to do here is put redstone in over here. Let's say 16. Let's get like half a stack of iron. I'm pretty sure that's like not the right amount, but we put the redstone over here into this, like, I don't even know what it's considered, just extra resource. And then we put the iron in here and it will slowly start to generate into infused alloy. And that infused alloy can then be used to upgrade the machines later using, let's see if they have these down here. It can be made to make the basic tier installers and things like that, which upgrade the machine. And once you get the ultimate one, the machine's fully upgraded, which is really nice. It's really fast. It does multiple items at once. But this also will allow us to make part of these wind generators. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to look at power, which is another really good way for us to make power early on. Oh, we're out of power here. So let's actually put this coal generator. I don't know how. I don't know how it generates, or like where it outputs the power to. So I'm going to just put it next to it and hope that that's a place where it generates or puts power out to. I guess we'll see. Yes, okay, so I can do that. So I'm going to put 16 coal in there and hope that is enough for now to hopefully get a little bit more power going and get those alloys. So with power, it's actually generating, storing, and transmitting power, which is extremely important. And it actually allows us to get this. It generates 40 million FE. Like, it can store that much. So it generates a crazy amount. Or sorry, it generates 40,000 FE. And it can store 40 million. So it just generates a crap ton of power. And if we have multiple of them and a lava farm, we can just get like passive power whenever we need it. So I'm going to quickly, let's see. go through this. It just shows the basic things. We kind of have it in the book here, where it just talks about the power and everything, like what we need. So I'm actually going to go and make some clay. We already have a little bit, but I'm going to make a little bit more. So I'm going to be right back when I get the clay going. All right, so now that we have a little bit more clay, we can actually start looking at this power thing here. And it wants us to make a dielectric paste, which is just blaze powder, coal, and clay. So we have a good amount of clay here. I'm actually going to break 4 here to get the clay balls. And we're going to get some coal. And we're going to get some blaze powder. Blaze powder is got from sieving dust, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. So it might be a little important. I think it was that. No, was it 2 coal? Yeah, okay, so 2 coal. So I need to actually get a little bit more blaze. A little bit more coal. That way we have as much dielectric paste as we can. And it sounds like our metallurgic infuser just finished. It did. So now we have 33 infused alloy, which gets us one step closer to getting this wind generator. We now need a basic control circuit, which is just redstone and osmium. So I'm just going to do that exact same thing. I'm going to get half a stack of redstone and half a stack of osmium. And I'm just going to put that in there and that in there. And it should slowly go. And our coal is good on power. So while we're working on power, this should go and get us the next part of the wind generator. So back to power. We are going to now make dielectric casing, which needs dielectric rods and iron ingots. So it seems like we're going to need a lot of iron here, and luckily I prepared for this off camera. So we got iron bars. Let's make 32 of those, and then we can make the casing here. Oh, we need horizontal dielectric as well. So let's make a couple of those also. And now we have, I made a little bit more than I probably should have. Let's just make 8 more vertical then. Okay, so now we have equal amounts of both. And we can make this dielectric casing here. Let's make like 8 of them just to be safe. Not really, power is kind of a new mod for me, so I'm not really used to it. And that gives us basic power materials, which kind of just random. Either the chances are listed there, and a little bit of XP. So we actually got a basic capacitor, which is pretty easy to make. The only thing we're probably low on is redstone, but that's okay. So there's different tiers here. And what we're probably going to want to do is start working on creating energy cables and things to move power around. But actually, I think there's a tab here where we can make energy pipes using the pipes mod, which just take a lot of redstone, which is fine. We should have enough, even though we're kind of running low. So let's see. Pipe. Energy pipe. And we're going to need blocks of redstone. And there we go. Okay, so now we got 32. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to hope this stores its power. If it doesn't, I just lost a whole bunch of power. If it does, cool. So we're going to hope it does. It stores it. So I think it does by the way it looks. And we're going to add these, which should, I don't know if it's pulling out from there. Let's see. Do we need a wrench? There are better ways to transfer power from Mechanism. Pipes. You'll need pipe wrench to get the pipes to extract power. Okay, so we need rods and flint. Okay. Let's quickly do that. 2 flint. I think we can just use any rod. Not really sure. So I want to see if I can make an iron rod here. Let's see if that works. It does. Okay, so now we have a pipe wrench. And now I can't tell. Is this extracting power? Oh, this is finished. So we can move to try and make a windmill here. Actually, wait, let's set up this other metallurgic infuser and see if it's getting power. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's pulling, the wires are now pulling power from the generators, which is really nice. And now all we need to do is make these energy tablets, which takes more redstone. So I can already see that I will be receiving dust off camera after this episode, which is fine. But that's what I'm going to have to do to get a little bit more resources because we're running out of redstone quickly. So we need 2 of these, but I'm going to make 4 because I know I'm going to want to make more than 1 wind turbine. So that just completed a whole bunch of quests. We got a little bit of osmium here. And we got the pipes. So we're now going to want to go here, I think, in the mechanism and see if it tells me, yeah, the wind generator here. So generates 40 FE per tick, increased based on how high you place it on the Y level. So basically, the higher up towards the sky you place it, the more power it generates. Oh, I just got rid of that. So I'm just going to want to place that as high as possible. Wind generator, I think is what it's called. Yeah. And you can make 1. I'm missing the osmium. Grab some of that. And all right, now we have 2 wind turbines, which I'm actually going to place, I guess. Okay, not place them here. So the roof too. The roof was too small. Okay. So I'm going to quickly place these out here then. And I will run the power from out here in. Because I will move, I'll probably move these off camera. Just to make it look a little more clean. But now we will have a passive source of power, and as you can see here, these generate a good amount of FE per tick, even though they're going pretty slow. So that's our first windmill, which is really nice, and that's like the kind of where I wanted to get this episode, is just that windmill. So let's see what we can do a little bit extra here. Oh, we can make a jetpack. Let's try and do that. I think that would be cool. Get a little bit of flight going. So we need... I'm actually going to clean up my inventory real quick, so I'll be right back after I clean up my inventory. Alright, so now that my inventory is a little cleaned up, let's try and see if we can get this jetpack going here. So we're going to want to make that. We're going to want to make this wood capacitor, which makes these wood energy cells, which we need these basic coils for. And then we also need these wooden thrusters. So we're going to need, it seems like a lot of redstone. Does that have to be nether wood? We might not be able to make this if it's nether wood only, but I think we can try and see if we can make it. No, we can make it with any stick. Okay. Any stick, redstone, iron. So let's get 16 wooden planks. Get a little bit of sticks going. Grab our iron or redstone again. Our iron. And it looks like we need 1 per energy cell, and we need 3 energy cells for the capacitor and 2 energy cells for the thrusters, as well as 3 more. So we need 11 of these basic coils total. So let's get 11 of them. And that should get this out of the way. And then we need planks. So let's get our planks out here. Oops. Planks. And we need 3 and 2. And then furnaces. We need 2 of those. So let's get 16 cobblestone. Separate that, get 2 furnaces. Get 2 of these. We're out of planks. Let's get a little bit more here. Okay. And then let's get this wooden capacitor. And now, last but not least, we need this belt. So we're going to need 3 leather. And a bunch of iron nuggets. And nice. We got our first little bit of flight. It's not very good flight, but it is flight. So to end this episode, I'm going to do a little fly around, I guess. And as long as I can charge it, let me see. Put this out here and charge it. I can. Okay. The engine's off. I don't know how to turn it on. Oh, okay. So V is to toggle the engine on. So this jetpack's not bad. It has very little power, but it isn't bad at all considering it's a jetpack. Also, you can press H to turn hover mode on, which allows you to slow fall, so you're not taking fall damage. But yeah, we got our little bit of flight. We got our mechanism power going. Off camera, between this episode and next episode, I'm definitely going to sieve a little bit more dust to get more redstone, because clearly that's something we are needing. But other than that, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. If you have any suggestions on anything, or if I missed anything and you guys think I should do it next episode, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.